OpenAI just killed a revenue stream for thousands of businesses overnight. On January 30th, 2026, ChatGPT's custom GPT store launched, and then 2 weeks later, OpenAI announced they're letting users integrate any website directly into their custom GPTs. Meaning, why would I use your custom GPT to summarize news, search for products, or get advice, when I can just feed ChatGPT your entire website directly? This isn't just a threat. It's the beginning of a whole new traffic game. Every business, every creator, every blogger now faces a choice. Get bypassed by AI, or figure out how to make AI send you traffic. We're talking about direct, targeted visitors, not a trickle from some generic search result. The good news? The data shows a huge opportunity. Companies that optimized early for Google's snippets saw 10x traffic gains. This is that moment, but bigger. Today, I'm breaking down the 3 concrete strategies you can use, starting right now, to flip ChatGPT from a competitor into your most powerful traffic generator. We'll look at the technical setup, the content strategy, and the critical prompts that actually work. In 2023, OpenAI's ChatGPT went from 0 to 100 million users in just 2 months, making it the fastest-growing consumer application in history. That same year, Google CEO Sundar Pichai revealed that Bard, their competing AI, processed over 1 billion search queries in a single week. We're talking about a scale of user engagement that fundamentally rewrites the playbook for how people find information and make decisions online. Now, you might be thinking, that's cool, but how does that impact my business, my content? Well, consider this. An estimated 1.5 billion people worldwide use AI chatbots monthly. And unlike traditional search engines, these conversations are happening in a walled garden. There are no blue links to click, no prime ad placements, and no direct referral traffic for most businesses. It's a seismic shift, and if you're still relying solely on Google SEO, you might be missing the biggest land grab since the early days of social media. This isn't about chasing hype or pretending AI is magic. It's about understanding a new behavior. People are asking ChatGPT for product recommendations, for travel itineraries, for how-to guides, the exact things many of you create. The question isn't if your customers are using AI for this. It's how you can ethically, strategically, and effectively position your solutions to be discovered within these AI conversations. Today, we're diving deep into practical, real-world strategies for getting your content, your products, and your services in front of this massive, engaged audience. We're going to dissect how AI models learn, how they prioritize information, and critically, how you can structure your existing content to become a preferred source for these conversational AIs. Let's start with the foundational layer. Understanding how ChatGPT and similar models actually process and synthesize information. To understand this shift, let's look at the ChatGPT traffic blueprint, a strategy some are using to dominate niche search. The core idea is simple. Find low competition, high search volume niches that cater to an eager audience. Think about areas like AI tools or making money online. These are evergreen topics with massive, ongoing interest. The first step involves rigorous keyword research. You're not just guessing. You're using tools like Ahrefs or SEMrush or even Google Keyword Planner. The goal is to identify long-tail keywords, those with 3 or more words, that have at least 1,000 monthly searches but a keyword difficulty of under 20. This combination means you have a real shot at ranking without competing head-to-head with giants. For instance, instead of targeting AI marketing, you might go for how to use AI for small business marketing automation. This method emphasizes finding keywords that demonstrate clear user intent. You're looking for questions and problems people are actively typing into search engines. A specific example would be a search like Best AI Writing Tool for Blog Posts, which clearly signals a user looking for a solution. If monetization is on your roadmap, prioritize keywords with high commercial intent, making it easy to weave in affiliate links or product recommendations later. Even without expensive tools, you can mine Google's People Also Ask sections and related searches for these long-tail gems. It's about finding those accessible opportunities for new creators to gain a foothold. Once you've identified these underserved keywords and niches, the real work, or rather, the AI-assisted work, begins. The next step is unleashing ChatGPT itself, and this is where it gets interesting. Instead of staring at a blank page, you input your chosen low-competition, high-volume long-tail keywords directly into the model. Research consistently shows that using precise prompts like, write a 1,500-word article about, yields surprisingly comprehensive initial drafts. For instance, if your keyword is best AI tools for small business, ChatGPT can lay out a detailed structure and content points in minutes. Crucially, you instruct ChatGPT to write in a conversational, helpful tone, always focusing on providing maximum value to the reader. Think about articles like How to Make Money with ChatGPT, which quickly garnered over 50,000 views because it directly addressed user intent. You're not just creating text, you're creating answers. And don't stop at blog posts. Leverage ChatGPT for generating various content formats. Social media captions, short video scripts, even email newsletters. This multi-platform content strategy amplifies your reach from a single core topic, turning one good idea into many pieces of valuable content. Now, here's the critical part. You always review and humanize ChatGPT's output. While powerful, AI can be repetitive or generic. You need to inject your unique voice, add personal anecdotes, and ensure factual accuracy. This human touch is vital for genuine reader engagement and, increasingly, for Google's EET guidelines, experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. Break down complex topics into easily digestible sections with clear headings and subheadings. ChatGPT can help structure this, but your editorial eye refines it, improving readability and providing strong signals to search engines about your content's organization and topic coverage. This meticulous process isn't just about cranking out content. It's about setting the stage for what comes next. Strategic optimization. The real secret to making these ChatGPT-generated articles rank, and this is where many people miss the boat, lies in careful on-page SEO. Think about it. You've got this great content, but if no one sees it, what's the point? First, you need to optimize your article's title tag and meta description by including your primary keyword prominently. Data from many publishers shows that articles with compelling titles and meta descriptions, like the one that got 50,000 views in its first month, see significantly higher click-through rates from search results. This isn't just about visibility. It's a direct signal to Google that your content is relevant. Next, you strategically place your main keyword and related long-tail variations throughout your content. I'm talking about your introduction, conclusion, and at least 3 to 5 subheadings. The goal isn't keyword stuffing. It's natural integration that enhances readability and search engine understanding. Beyond that, you create engaging internal links to other relevant content on your site. For example, if you have an article on AI tools for writers, link it to your best AI grammar checkers post. This signals to Google the depth and authority of your website, creating a network effect for your SEO. Finally, ensure your content is formatted for readability. Short paragraphs, bullet points, numbered lists, and bold text make your ChatGPT-generated articles far more user-friendly and help search engines understand the key takeaways. And don't forget image optimization. Compress them for faster loading speeds, and use descriptive alt text that includes keywords. Faster loading times are crucial for user experience and search engine rankings, contributing to the success seen within 2 to 3 months of publishing. What this teaches us is that AI is a powerful content engine, but it's human optimization that truly drives the results, ultimately helping you move beyond just Google. Beyond Google, the real power of this strategy comes from a multi-platform approach. In a recent analysis of successful content creators, 72% reported that more than half their traffic came from sources other than traditional Google search within 12 months. This is critical. You take those ChatGPT-generated blog posts and repurpose them. First, visual platforms. Pinterest, for example, is often overlooked but functions as a powerful visual search engine. Publishers like Food52 have shown that by creating engaging pins, using graphics tools like Canva and compelling descriptions, often refined by ChatGPT, and linking them back to full articles, they can drive tens of thousands of targeted visitors. Then there's community engagement, actively participating in niche-relevant Quora spaces or Reddit subreddits, providing genuinely helpful answers to user questions, and linking back to your valuable articles, when appropriate and within guidelines, builds authority and direct traffic. It's about being a resource, not just a marketer. A significant shift is happening in short-form video. Platforms like YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels offer immense organic reach. By summarizing key points from your ChatGPT articles into a 30-second video, you can funnel viewers to your longer-form content. Consider how creators like Ali Abdul use short clips to tease deeper discussions. And critically, build an email list from day one, offering a valuable lead magnet, like an ebook or checklist generated with ChatGPT, in exchange for emails, creates a direct line to your audience, turning fleeting visitors into loyal subscribers. This direct connection then naturally leads us to the next stage: monetization and scaling. Now, this is where the rubber meets the road. Monetization and scaling. The goal isn't just traffic, it's revenue. A study by SEMrush found that top-performing affiliate marketers often integrate relevant product links within the first 20% of their content. So, for that article on Best AI Tools for Content Creation, you'd naturally weave in affiliate links to tools like Jasper.ai or Surfer SEO. These aren't just product placements. They're valuable recommendations for your audience, and when they click and purchase, you earn a commission. It's like being a curated expert, not just an advertiser. Beyond affiliate links, once your site consistently hits thousands of views, display advertising like Google AdSense becomes a viable income stream. While ad revenue per click can be modest, it adds up quickly with scale. Think of a site like Wirecutter, which leverages a combination of affiliate revenue and, in some cases, display ads to build a substantial business. But for true leverage, consider creating your own digital products. ChatGPT can be invaluable here. It can help you outline an ebook on advanced prompt engineering or draft sections of an online course about AI-powered content strategies. Turning free traffic into direct product sales dramatically increases your margins. Finally, the ultimate scaling lever is data analysis. Google Analytics and Search Console aren't just dashboards, they're strategic tools. You need to identify your highest performing content. If one post, say, using ChatGPT for local SEO, is consistently pulling in 50,000 views, as we've seen happen for many creators, then you double down. Create more content around similar topics and keywords. It's a feedback loop. Traffic informs content, content drives more traffic, and that traffic converts into income. This iterative process is how you build a resilient, scalable online business. So what does all of this really mean for content creation in 2024? It means the game isn't just about cranking out content anymore. It's about intelligent leverage. We've seen how ChatGPT, even with its 2022 dataset, can act as a powerful force multiplier, significantly reducing the initial friction of content generation. But the real win comes from combining that AI-assisted speed with human-driven strategy. The on-page SEO, the multi-platform distribution, and the clear monetization pathways we've walked through. It's about building a system where AI does the heavy lifting, freeing you to focus on the strategic optimization that actually converts eyeballs into income. This isn't about AI magic. It's about smart operational design. Have you tried using ChatGPT for content generation? And what was your biggest challenge in getting traffic? Drop your workflow or your biggest learning in the comments below. And if you're serious about building a business online with smart tools and data-driven insights, make sure you subscribe, because we're consistently breaking down the strategies that work right now. If you're ready to take the next step in optimizing your online presence, you should watch my breakdown of how Google's EAT guidelines are impacting SEO in 2024 next.